Hi, in the previous video we saw about the parallel line cut by a transversal and the triangle properties, isn't it so? Now we are going to apply those properties to solve the problems. Now you can able to see the problem, the figure is given and that some angles are marked and some angles are given as x and y. All are interior angles, is it so? Okay, now we are going to find the value of x and y in the given figure. How we are going to find? The hint it is given that an arrow mark is given in the diagram. The meaning for that arrow mark is both the lines are parallel. Okay, what are the lines are parallel? The line AE which is parallel to the line BC. So AE and BC are parallel. Now which is the transversal line? You can able to see the AB is a line is there. This is the transversal line. Okay. So AE and BC are parallel line cut by a transversal AB. So if two parallel line cut by a transversal means we studied the lot of properties. Using that we are going to find the value of x. So here it is given as 68 degree. Now what is x? What property we are going to use means the sum of two interior angle on the same side of transversal is supplementary, that is 180 degree. So this is the transversal, these are the two parallel. So both the angles are present on the same side. So if we add these two angles means the answer must be 180 degree. Using that concept only we are going to find. So AE which is parallel to BC and AB is a transversal line. So therefore angle EAB plus angle ABC, EAB plus angle ABC which is equal to 180 degree. The reason is sum of two interior angles on the same side of transversal. Same side of transversal is 180 degree. By using that property, if we add these two angles means it must be equal to 180. So EAB it is given in the diagram as 68 and ABC is marked as x which is equal to 180. So x which is equal to 180 minus 68 degree. So if we subtract this 180 and 68 means you get the value for x as 112 degree. So now we found the value for x is 112 degree. Now x we found, the next step is we need to find the value of y. How to find the value of y? Y is also an interior angle. All these angles which are given in the diagram are the interior angles. So by using the interior angle property, sum of interior angle. Already we studied the formula for sum of interior angle, that is n minus 2 into 180 degree. This n denotes the number of sides of the given polygon. What is the number of sides here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. Sum denotes we need to add all the interior angles. So what are the interior angles? It is y plus 115 plus x. Instead of x we found the value of x as 112. So I will substitute that. It is 112 plus 68 plus 140. Okay. So y plus, if I add all these four angles means we will get it as 435 degree which is equal to 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3 into 180 degree which is equal to 3 into 180. If we multiply 3 and 180 means it is 540 degree. So y plus 435 which is equal to 540 degree. We need to find the value of y. So which is equal to 540 minus this plus 435 will go to the next side as minus 435. if we subtract 540 and 435 means we will get the value for y as 105 degrees. Okay, so now we found what is the value for x and y. For x we use the parallel line concept. If two parallel line cut by a transversal means its sum of two interior angles are equal to 180 degree. For finding y we are using the sum of interior angle of any polygon. Formula is n minus 2 into 180 degree. Is it so? Okay. Now I will move to the next sum. In that same exercise number 12.1, sixth one, B subdivision. There also we need to find what is the value of x and y. The diagram is given in the question, just like that. This is the diagram it is given. So A, B, C, D and E, this is here. All the exterior angles are marked as Y, here also it is Y. Then here it is marked as 102 degree, here it is marked as X. Now one more hint it is given as AB and CD are parallel. Now the question is we need to find what is the value of x and y in the diagram. It is just like the previous one. Okay. Now see here the arrow mark is given, which means the line AB and line CD are parallel. So AB is parallel to the line CD. Which is the transversal here? CB is a transversal. Okay. Now in this CB, here it is given as x, and then here it is marked as 102 degree. In the diagram here it is marked as 102 degree. Now by using the parallel line concept, if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal means we can say its corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angle means the angle which present on the same side and the same position. So this 102 degree and this one both are present on the left hand side and the down of the line. Is it so? Both are in the down. So we can say these two are the corresponding angles. So here the angle must be 102 degree. Okay. Then we will find this x. How to find the x? This is a linear pair. In that one angle is 102 means what's the next angle? This is one straight line. So 180 minus 102 if you do means you will gain to know what is that x. So after finding x, we can use the exterior angle property. Add all the angles which is equal to 360 degrees. Okay, shall we do the sum? So first we are going to find how to find the x. For that, the line AB is parallel to the line CD. AB and CD are parallel and CB is a transversal, which means we can say angle DCB equal to 102 degree. DCB and angle AB, if I extend this line means it will produce this. So I will say this and this one are corresponding angle. This and this. Angle DCB which is equal to 102 degree because they both are corresponding angles. If two parallel line cut by a transversal means its corresponding angles are equal. So I found this DCB as 102 degree. Now in this line, okay, we are going to find this x now. How to find that? Angle DCB plus x which is equal to 180 degree. Okay, this line angle DCB and this one x which is equal to 180 because this is a linear pair. This is a straight line. Now DCB we found it 180 minus 102 degree. So if we subtract 180 minus 102 means it is 78 degree. So now we found the value for x. Value for x is 78 degree. How we found this? By using the parallel line concept. Two parallel line cut by a transversal means its corresponding angles are equal. Then this is one straight line. By using linear pair, if we subtract from 180 means you get what is the value for x. So now we found the value for x. Now we are going to find what is the value for y. By using the property of sum of exterior angles. Sum of exterior angles of any polygon is equal to 360 degree. Already we studied this property. So what are the exterior angles? It is, I start with y plus y plus y plus y plus here it is x plus 102 degree, which is equal to 360 degree. So totally how many y's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4y plus the value for x we found it as 78 plus 102 degree, which is equal to 360. So 4y plus 78 plus 102 degree. If I add the 78 and 102 degree means it is 180 degree, which is equal to 360. So 4y which is equal to 360 minus 180. So if we subtract 360 and 180 means it is also the same 180 only. Now we need to find the value of y by dividing by 4. 180 divided by 4. So if we cancel it by using the 4th table, 4 4s are 16, divided into 5. It is 45 degree. So therefore the value of y which is equal to 45 degree. Is it clear? So what we used for finding x, we use the parallel line concept. For finding y, we use the exterior angle property. Is it clear? Okay. Now the next one, that is exercise number 12.1, 8th sum. If each interior angle of a regular means all the sides are equal and all the angles are of equal measure. Of a regular polygon is 140 degree. Find number of sides of the polygon. Here we are going to find what is the number of sides of the polygon. What is given? Each interior angle of one polygon. So each interior angle means one of the angle is given as 140 degree. Now totally how many sides are there in that polygon that we need to find. So interior angle only given. So we are using that property. The sum of interior angle of any polygon. Study the formula, it is n minus 2 into 180 degree. So sum of interior angle means the number of sides into. How we are finding the sum of interior? We need to add all the interior angle. Is it so? So one interior angle into the number of sides. Because it is a regular. So all the angles must be the same. So how many sides we don't know, that only we are going to find. So number of sides into each interior angle, which is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree. Here n we don't know. N is the number of sides. That only we need to find. So here number of sides we don't know. Let us assume it as n. Then each interior angle is given as 140 degree, which is equal to n minus 2 into 180. That we will multiply it inside the bracket. So 180 into n, it is 180n minus 180 into 2, it is 360. Okay, here if we multiply n into 140 means it is 140n, which is equal to 180n minus 360. So bring the n to the same side. So 140n minus 180n, which is equal to minus 360. So 140 minus 180. 180 is the greater number, there we are having minus symbol. So if you subtract means it is minus 40n, which is equal to minus 360. Now we need to find what is the value of n. So bring this minus 40 to the next side as divide, because here the operation in between minus 40 and n, it is multiply. Don't bring it to the next side as plus 40. Okay, so it is minus 360 divided by minus 40. 0 will get cancelled. 1 4 is 4, 4 9s are 36. So the number of sides of the given polygon is 9-sided polygon. Okay. Now the next sum. Now it is 9th sum. Sum of integers